Here we are, game one between LFY and IG. A little bit late to the draft. I was getting a little tired here over in my room. 6:20 in the morning right now. Got some coffee. Didn't think it would take that long. My apologies for missing this draft. That's on me. And while we're at it, let's take a look at the rundown on what's going on. So let's take a look. We've got Tidehunter, Juggernaut, Witch Doctor, Death Prophet, Earth Spirit for LFY, which is Offlane Tide, Safelane Jug, 5-4 split of Earth Spirit, Witch Doctor, more for Earth Spirit to be in that 4 spot over the Witch Doctor 5, and then Death Prophet mid. For IG, you've got Tusk in the 4, SRF in the offlane, XSS mid, Aggressive, Safelane, Tiny, 4 position, Tiny Baboka, which we've seen in the past, which is really nice. I actually do like that Tiny Baboka. That Dark Willow Baboka. It just opens up so many realms of attack for the side of IG, especially with that Dark Willow. You know, with Terrorize, with the Bramble Maze and the Cursed Crown and all that. Like, Dark Willow just brings so much to the table. And they can use that to chase, they can use that to fight. And especially with like a Tusk, if you get the snowball out of the ice shards, you throw Bramble Maze on top of them, they're not getting out of that, and it's an easy easy way to fight against LFY. So yeah, again, sorry about that on the draft. I just almost fell asleep, so I had to get some coffee. 6:30 in the morning, ain't no joke. But got this series and then another one after this. So we'll see what we can do. So we get into this first game, this set of 2, LFY versus IG. And here we go. So,
prepare for battle.
SRF, it looks like they are going to send him to the offlane. At least right now, he's with the entire team, so there's no way to really know for sure. But SRF could be better suited maybe going in with, into the safe lane against the Tide. It's not really going to go for a kill, so, actually, maybe why not sit him there against the Jug? Not a big deal. But, ooh, they're going to find Monet. Ice Shard. Nope. Ice Shards come out and block Monet away. So, IG unfortunately missed that opportunity to get the kill on Monet. Jug probably going to be going for a couple of items and then into the, a couple of small items and then into the phase boots. I mean, not the phase boots, the Battle Fury, excuse me. And we'll see if he's able to amp up that farm from there, especially where Super's going to be trying to push with the rest of the team. I think it's going to be a 4-man push until Jug gets that Battle Fury, try and go into that Yasha, and from there fight a little bit more. SRF steals that. 1, 2, 3 to 1. Let's see. Monet by himself, at least for right now, is Afu. Oh, I didn't even notice this. This is Afu. Oh, I didn't even notice this. This is Afu on the Earth Spirit. Uh-oh. My condolences, IG. Because Afu is about to destroy. He always does on the Earth Spirit. He's so good at it. So Inflame here with Yao over in the offlane against Aggressive and Baboka, and there is opportunity for maybe a kill on Yao if they're not too careful. Baboka for right now, nothing skilled up. Usually you see like the Cursed Crown and Shadow Realm first. Shadow Realm is that early little bit of damage, which is quite nice. Monet SRF, a 1v1 is probably not going to lead to anything too crucial. And then you've got over mid Q as well as XSS against Afu as well as Super. So. Afu with the salve. Super's got to heal up as well. Not going to be able to go in deep, and that's where he buys that salve. So. He'll salve up Afu. They'll probably go in and around on this. XSS is the target here, especially with Tusk nearby. They might be able to get the kill if they get the rolling boulder as well as the boulder smash to push him back into the lane, and that's exactly what they do. But now Afu by himself in the rocket barrage. He is going to be the first blood here, most likely, especially with the snowball coming out from Q. They'll get first blood. They'll take out Afu, and it was the right plan. It was with the boulder smash to kick him back into the lane, but unfortunately for him, the snowball is out there, the ice shards are perfect, and it locks him in. So Shadow Realm actually comes from Baboka onto Yao. That quick damage onto Yao. Baboka trying to run. The Maledict, a lot of damage. Cursed Crown comes through, and now all of a sudden the snowball as well as the ice shards are there. There's the stun, and this could be first blood because Q's got not only haste, he's got Orb of Venom. And there it is, 2-0 in favor of IG.
You were out of your weight class.
You were out of your weight class. So IG, they get the first 2 kills. This is a lineup that can snowball pretty hard for themselves, and that's what they're going to have to look to do. Stay and get some farm, snowball, get aggressive, shut down LFY, especially the Jug. So, take a look over at Inflame. On this Tide, 13-0. It's the Tiny, who's 11-3, so a little bit ahead is this Tide Hunter for right now. Shadow Realm used. That's going to be thrown out at Inflame. We've got Cursed Crown. No Bramble Maze, no level 3 just yet.
I'm toying with you. You understand that, right?
SRF, Caustic, Burrow are the first 2. South comes out here from aggressive, keeping him in that lane. Again, they have to stay aggressive, in my opinion. Get that level 6 on all these heroes, and then work from there. One of the things that they're gonna have to worry about in these teams fights, for sure, is the Ravage. I feel like Ravage really shuts down what IG is throwing towards LFY, enough to give enough space to Juggernaut as well as the Death Prophet, the God Spirit Siphon, and Exorcism. So now Salve comes out from Inflame, and I think everybody on the map has now used effectively a Salve. Things slowing down just a little bit. Dark Will getting that level 3 should be maybe Bramble Maze, but ooh, Cursed Crown comes out first. They do stun up the Tide. I'm not going to think about going over for right now. The Centaur gets the stomp. They do have Shadow Realm available. If Tiny comes over, Avalanche Toss, maybe they get the damage to get the kill. But level 4, 2 in the Kraken Shell, 2 in the Anchor Smash. It's a hard kill to get. Afu, in my opinion, spending a little bit too much time in this mid lane. Ooh, Ice Shards on Yao. Hoping that Yao would throw that cast. Like both these lineups, honestly. Big fan of LFY. As well as really a lot of Chinese teams, just in general. But the Avalanche Toss, Shadow Realm, Cursed Crown comes out. And I think that got taken out by the Kraken Shell that came through, but there's the Rolling Boulder. That's going to come on in. Afu trying to make a play here. He used that Boulder Smash as well. And ooh, they followed up with the cast, but the toss comes out. Hits on Yao. Now they've got the Shards. Cursed Crown comes through. The Snowball will hit on Afu, who's trying to Rolling Boulder away, but stopped by Q. They'll get the kill. And now it's going to be 3-0 in favor of IG. IG really getting these pickoffs working quite well.
I can't wait to watch watch you become the bruiser you're meant to be.
So, already 3 kills. Not a lot of net worth in their favor. Just, it's not exactly just this big lead for them. Ooh, SRF, as I say that over bottom, he gets hit by the Omni Slash, but he's not going to die. He goes into the Sandstorm immediately, and that's going to be him staying alive with 15 health. So somehow he survives all that. The Omni Slash as well. That's going to go down for 2 minutes. Sand King just able to survive, and now he's level 6. So Jug going for the phase boots, has the Aquila. Then we'll see Battle Fury most likely out from him, as he is looking to farm, maybe to survive this early onslaught from IG, and then work to really turn it around from there. I wouldn't be surprised to see it go that way when Boulder comes out from Afu, but Tusky's around and ready. So they got to be careful on the side about LFY. Just for the moment, it's not that easy to get any kills on IG.
Your death approaches.
And realistically, aggressive, showing how easy it would be to kill the Tidehunter if they had any backup. Ooh, Cursed Crown, that's going to come out over mid with Call Down coming out on a couple of these heroes. The Spirit Siphon's going to be there from the Death Prophet. They don't get any kills just yet. XSS, he's going to get a little bit low with the Maledict out on him. Meanwhile, Q, he's fallen low as well. Got himself the Tango and the Courier coming through. Drop off a couple of items here for the Dark Willow. And that is a couple of wards as Baboka, the Cursed Crown, and Shadow Realm. So let's see, Bramble Maze next or Cursed Crown level 2? Because I truly believe with Avalanche Toss, Bramble Maze, Shadow Realm, they might have the damage to kill off this Tide. Or at least really start to roam around the map heavily and go for a couple of kills. But for right now, Baboka will get the lane by himself, try and get as much experience as he can, hit that level 5, hit that level 6, get Bedlam as well as Terrorize. Bedlam does do a lot of damage. I think level 1 is like 900 damage if you get someone by themselves. For some reason, this did not go with him. And yeah, Baboka goes to the Bramble Maze. Coming around the back. Q. Aggressive. They find Yao, but they're going to go to the Burrow Strike Avalanche Toss on a Monet. Immediately with the Blade Fury. Cast bouncing around. They're going to try and get this kill. There's the Boulder Smash on the 2 heroes. That's Afu doing that as well as he can to slow down the side of IG. That's done perfectly as LFY. Their farming has really paid off. They're starting to take a lead here, and they're looking quite good going into these next couple of minutes. Jug top of the net worth as well as Death Prophet soon after following. Start to wonder how much IG can do. And ooh, just with the Shadow Realm surviving. Gonna need more than that, Baboka. One more shot, you're gonna go down. Crypt Swarm not available, not enough mana. Finds Baboka. There's the kill. First kill on the board for LFY. They kill off Baboka. Snowball. Burrow Strike. Again, they try for this Jug, and they'll get it. Aggressive gets the kill. But Exorcism used over top. They try to go for this tier 1 tower. All the push is on over bottom on their tier 1.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Be a quick tower to take. And their tower over bottom not gone just yet. They could rotate if they really chose to do so. They have 4 TPs available. Not enough mana to give it to Inflame, but he's got Soul Ring, so yeah, there it is. He can get there. smoke from Yao as well as Monet with TP over mid.
Radiant's bottom tower
Lose
has
that tier
fallen.
1. Tusk smokes up as well. XSS going to be in a lot of trouble. Jug's able to make it. Yao comes in. There's the rolling boulder. Boulder smash misses as he sidesteps it. There's the call down. And that is enough. At least for right now to avoid going down. The avalanche hits. Yao's going to be the first one to fall. Now they look over at Super with the snowball coming in. The rocket barrage as well as the homing missile. They've got the healing ward from Monet to keep alive Super. That's another kill for IG. Bit of a botched initiation coming out from LFY. Very uncharacteristic for Afu to miss that boulder smash, which is very crucial to taking that fight. Ramble Maze. Shadow Realm. Nice shards coming out. And they're going to use the Exorcism as he does have the hood. He's not really taking a lot of damage just yet, but they've got so many heroes here. Burrow Strike, Toss. They will finally get the last hit out on Inflame. SRF gets it. And it's another kill for IG again.
God, I love money.
Alright,
Are scattered.
Darko, let's relax with that. So, IG 6-1 lead, 1,000 net worth lead in their favor. Actually have a stack here and I think a stack here. Yeah. For Gyro to take with call down. Maybe he'll look to stack it. But he's going to farm these two camps, at least for the moment, with flat camp. Could stack this if he really wanted to. So, IG coming over bottom. Baboka now level 6, so Terrorize and Bedlam available. They look over at LFY. Monet, Blink, Burrow. Now they've got the Terrorize. That'll send them into a Fear, which will send them back into their hands. And with the Cursed Crown and the damage, they'll get the kill into this Juggernaut. Monet taken out again. And IG looking really good. Well, it's really good. LFY not really finding any answers, to be quite honest, and IG, they've just been pressuring the whole time, which is something I spoke about earlier, where they need to pressure to make sure that LFY can't find their farm. They'll have the Blink Dagger soon here on the Tiny. Blink already picked up on the Sand King. Yasha for the Gyrocopter. So, it looks really good for them, at least so far. The only thing they really need to worry about is the Ravage. So, 7-1, 2,000 net worth lead coming over towards top will be LFY with Monet and Afu. See if they can lead to a kill to try and get a kill on a Tiny, but the rest of the side of IG, they're coming around and they might be able to pop this smoke. There's the Rolling Boulder, Geomagnetic Grip, Boulder Smash not going to land, but the Bramble Maze, that's going to land onto 2 now. They've got the Ice Shards coming on through. They'll find themselves Monet with this healing ward there. Fall down already used, and the Blink Burrow Strike onto the Earth Spirit. Now they look for more with the Avalanche Toss. They'll get themselves one. They look for more. There's the Blade Fury onto Baboka. They'll lose one of their own. And the Ice Shards are quite nice, but nothing really following it up, and you don't want to fight into Exorcism.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So there was a Brazil there for a short time. Epicenter, that's going to be charged up. There's the Burrow Strike tied in a lot of trouble. There's the Ravage. And, yeah. I don't like that. It was a very defensive Ravage. Didn't really do anything. Nobody's there to follow it up on your team. Now it's just down. And the threat of the Ravage is now gone. So IG, they can freely move around the map, especially with the fact that there is no Ravage. That means you can farm more efficiently, you can gank more efficiently, not be as scared, you don't back off as easily knowing there's no Ravage. Like, yeah, there are things here from LFY that are going to put you at risk of dying, but for the main thing, it really is that Ravage. in my opinion.
Got it.
Unless they all come at you. In which case, space is already being made.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Ooh, over mid. Trying to take this tier 1.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Look at the damage coming out on the
Dire's middle
Afu. They'll
tower has
deny
been
the tower. Gyrocopter with the Yasha. Sand King Blink. Yule's coming in soon. Tiny going Yasha himself, which is an unusual item. But Blink Dagger already out, so they can blink in. Usually it's that Blink Shadow Blade Echo Saber combination. You usually Shadow Blade, Echo Saber, Avalanche Toss, get the kill, blink out real quick. But a little bit different from the Tiny this go around, which is interesting. Epicenter charged up, blink forward, Burrow Strike with the Terrorize on top of that. And they should have the kill with the Caustic Finale. Now the ulti flies in from Yao. That'll clean up 1. Now they'll clean up SRF, so 2 die. And that is to get a kill on Monet. But 10 kills here for IG. That's quite nice. They actually look over bottom towards Inflame. Forced to pop that hood. And he will back off. So IG don't have really anything to follow that up. So.
Stay healthy, stay moving.
Bedlam, not really used as effectively there. Usually you look for like a Cursed Crown, then you run in with Bedlam. Or if you have Terrorize and Bedlam, you Terrorize and run with them with the Bedlam. It's such a crazy combination. Dark Will I've seen in the core role a couple times during this DPL. And over, I think, in the last couple of games of the CIS qualifier for Epicenter. And Dark Will was crazy. So, let's see. 10-4 in favor of IG. They are just continuing to farm up, especially on this Gyrocopter. They want that SNY. They'll have it in just a moment. Yule's finished here for the Sand King. Tiny going into the SNY himself. His farm has been outstanding. The Death Prophet here for LFY has hood. So 2 hoods. A pipe now. But he's got the hood. He's got that Harry hood. Where does he go when the lights go out? Is the real question.
Dire are scanning.
So the scan comes in, and over bottom is aggressive into the trees. So let's see what they can do. Inflame, Yao, both here. Ravage available. But the blink away immediately from aggressive. They won't get close enough. Oh no! Inflame! It's okay, Inflame. I still love you. You're just having a bad game. It happens. People have bad games. They get flustered. It happens, dude. And you can still make up for it. You're only down 2,000 net worth. It's the second questionable Ravage, in my opinion. But you got this, Inflame. Never give up. But IG, they have the lead, and they do look good. And I do like IG's lineup as well. Especially Baboka on this Dark Willow. He is something that really impresses me time and time again, and his Afu gets dropped by Q, and they do look over for more, but they're just going to take the tier 1 tower over mid, maybe push it.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Sorry.
Dire's structures
Over top,
are
Baboka. So there is the Cursed Crown, but immediately purged off as Monet TP's out.
Dire
So no Ravage. I mean, this gives them the opportunity to go for the Burrow Strike. That's going to land. Now they've got the call down. Rocket Barrage. Inflame is looking like he's in a bad spot. There comes the toss. The Cassie's going to bounce with the Maledict, but it doesn't do anything except give up Yao's wife, because now they've got themselves the Snowball, the Ice Shards. That locks him in. Homing Missile. They'll get themselves another one. It's a 3-man Boulder Smash, but it just doesn't do anything. And Yao giving up his life on that one, which I felt like, yeah, you're going to try and keep your tide alive, but he was dead to rights the second that many heroes came in. Look about the Terrorize on Monet. Burrow Strike a little bit early. They've got the Yules. That was to keep up with him. Now they've got the Terrorize. Ooh, Silence onto the Sand King. No Epicenter any longer. Now you take a look over at Afu. He's going to be the first one to drop. They look over at Monet. Curse Crown hits. But they have no chase. They'll get themselves another kill now, 14-4. 5,000 net worth lead by IG. Really playing this quite well. To be honest, it's a little bit of misplays coming out from LFY, specifically Inflame, who, again, yeah, it happens. You have those bad games. You have that frustration where you desperately want yourself to get a kill or two. You want to make something happen for your team, and you'll throw out the Ravage, and unfortunately, it's missed 2 times. But, you know, 100% of the Ravages you don't throw, you miss. And again, it's now starting to spiral out of control as IG have a 6,000 net worth lead, but it is decently relatively close. And with the Battle Fury coming out on the Juggernaut soon enough, as he went to the SNY first, if he can get that Battle Fury, a Ravage later, if it hits, is all in Flame. So positive mental attitude in Flame. I trust in you. Although IG are doing really good, and they look great. So it's going to be tough. That's why I like this game. Any one thing can happen, and things can turn real quick. They go right into Roche. Ice Shards thrown down, and they know they're in there. We'll see if they're able to make the rotation. Again, this is fighting into Ravage. This could be the moment that Inflame is looking for. Here's the Ice Shards again. This Roche getting quite low. You'd be fighting into Ravage as well as the Exorcism. They need to take out that Sigil. They finally do. Terrorize. This is going to be a big one. That's going to be Terrorize. Oh! Just a little bit too late as they do pick up the Aegis onto this Juggernaut. Now they look at SRF as the Epicenter comes through. The Bramble Maze, that's going to lock him in, as well as the Curse Crown. That's going to hit 4, and it will stun up 2 of these heroes, but they don't get any kills. They don't stop the Aegis from getting picked up. Afu might be able to get this kill here on Aggressive if he's not too careful. One shot away. All of a sudden, Yao is there, but he's not going to get it. He'll give up his life. There's the bed one from Invoca. He'll fall. So far, 2 for 1. So not awful.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower.
I would say one of the silver linings there is that Inflame did hold the Ravage. It's very important for a fight later on, but Super is caught. You do get that kill despite the BKB coming out. Gush comes through on XSS. This is not the time to blow Ravage. You've got nobody here with you. You're going to chase into XSS and Q. Really only putting yourself in harm's way, to be quite honest. With rotations in, you need to be very careful. Blink, Avalanche, toss, one shot. Snowball coming his way. Afu dies, and now Inflame might even think about throwing that Ravage, but it's not a good spot. You would be better off just giving up your life if you know you're going to die. The chase is on from XSS. There's the Gush coming through. Aggressive is also here, and there's the blink on forward with the toss. And they'll get the kill, taking out Inflame again. And a bunch of missteps just continuing from LFY to the point where this is IG taking full advantage of 12,000 net worth.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's
IG, I mean, they're playing the game perfectly. They're playing around LFY perfectly, and that's one of the things that you got to look at when you watch this game, because there's so many things that LFY do right, but at the same time, when you do something right and IG plays around it so well and it doesn't look as great, you know, it's going to look deflating. It's going to look not as impressive, and IG have been playing around LFY very well, and it's looked really good from IG. But LFY, they've done a little bit of their own good work as well. Getting this Aegis, getting the Battle Fury, working towards the Skadion Monet, getting him the farm that he needs is impressive. The Death Prophet, while underwhelming and going down that first time, has managed to get a BKB as well as a Yules and a Hood. So, Super and Monet have been finding the farm they need. Unfortunately, it's overshadowed by the amount of mistakes that they've made, and IG really taking advantage. Thing is, LFY... LFY and IG are top 2 here in terms of their group. LFY won the first 2 series 2-0 over Vici and Vici Gaming Potential, which is very important to note because IG split their series with Vici Gaming Potential, still are yet to face Vici. So winning at least the game here for both teams is a win, I'd say. But if either team takes a 2-0, that is devastating to take that first place in the group. And that first place in the group, it's I think bubble format, where it would throw you straight to the semifinal in one game, one best of 3 away from qualifying. So there's the Exorcism, there's the Cursed Crown, that's going to hit under the Juggernaut. Now they've got themselves the Shadow Realm shot with the Epicenter coming through with the Burrow Strike. SRF's going to be taking out the Juggernaut, but now he's getting a little bit low. There's the big Ravage that I was hoping for from Inflame. That's going to hit a couple of these heroes. Now they look over at the Tusk. They'll get themselves a second kill, and this is looking very good for the side of LFY. They've lost themselves the Earth Spear, and they got to start to get back as XSS continues to roll on down, but Boca gets the kill on a Monet, and all of a sudden it's starting to fall apart. Inflame tries to turn it around as they've got the cast, the Anchor Smash in just a moment. It's going to miss to the Yules that is used by Boca on the backline. Super getting all that life back. Thank you to the Exorcism with the Rocket Barrage, but the Silence comes down on 2. Boca, meanwhile, still alive. He's trying to run away as well as aggressive. He's fighting with Super and XSS. They'll take up the Death Prophet. They'll get the kill, and they might even find more. Inflame locked in by perfect shards from Q. Here come the rotations. This is going to be bad for LFY because he has no way to get out of here. No Force Staff, no TP, no nothing. And this is IG taking a 4th and taking the fight. So they look very good. And again, it just works out perfectly for them. For the side of IG, on the back step where it looked like this fight wasn't going to go their way. But IG, again, they take the fight. It extends a little bit longer than I think LFY would have liked. And I think buybacks were expended there. At least it was, yeah, the Tusk bought back. But it's not a really important buyback. IG just take the fight and re-engage in a smart way and pull the Death Prophet out of that fight to win that fight. And once they took out Super, everything was really in their hand. And from there, they're able to take the Tier 2, go to the Tier 3. So, IG. There they go. Bramble Maze. Monet not caught, but that's the Tier 3 gone. With that, IG open the shrines. They split up. They go for the shrines. They go for both shrines. I think. They go for neither shrines. This is what I said. You guys heard me say it. Neither shrines. They're just going to back off. So, 23-7 in favor of IG. 17,000 net worth lead. Heart here on Aggressive. Going for the AC next. Take a look at the rest of the team of importance. Butterfly soon here for the Gyrocopter. Then you take a look at the Sand King. Just going for the Aeon Disc. Interesting. Bedlam used to clean up these creeps. smoke on either of these? Yes, they have a smoke, and that's what they're setting up for. 3, 2, 1. And there's the gem. So they're ready to push. They're ready to finish this game. Just 31 minutes in so far, and here we go. Ooh, Afu. Could be the first victim. Blink, Burrow Strike, Avalanche Toss. They'll get the kill, but there's the Exorcism as well as the Spirit Siphon. Trying to throw out that Terrorize. There's the Ravage that hits on a bunch of these heroes. They'll kill off Baboka. The kill off has arrived. Now they look for Aggressive. Another good Ravage coming out from Inflame. Locks him in for just a moment. XSS and Q. They're forced to run away. Maybe they think about re-engaging. They've got the Tiny to work with. Inflame no longer with the Burrows. Ravage. Excuse me. Now Aggressive. I mean, his build, in my opinion, is really nice to tank up what LFY is throwing their way. And I really don't think LFY have enough to kill off Tiny if he's with the rest of his team. It's just... he's got so much... Like, if he's frontlining, you got to worry about XSS. Because XSS is going to the Satanic into the Divine Rapier. That's been the build recently. Yes, the Divine Rapier is risky, but that's why you get the Satanic. Because then you're able to regen that life. You're able to secure keeping that Divine Rapier with you. By the time he gets that Satanic, maybe he gets the Divine Rapier, they get themselves the Aegis onto this Gyrocopter. They get rid of the drums or maybe the TP slot, and they find the way to keep this Gyro alive. So that is usually the build. And some Gyrocopters get greedy and just go straight to the Divine Rapier at this point. But 9 seconds on that BKB, as well as the fact that they're just so far ahead. You play it safe, you get the Satanic, then you get the Divine Rapier if you do find yourself in a sticky situation. And LFY have proven that they can take team fights. It just, unfortunately, relies heavily on the Ravage cooldown. So getting the Aegis next, maybe finding a Refresher Orb eventually for the Tidehunter is quite important for them. So we'll see what they're able to do. 17,000 net worth down. Wouldn't be the first time tonight we saw a double-digit net worth lead dissipate. So we'll see. Ravage is up soon. 18 seconds, and he's sitting in a nice spot. Positioned really well to come in around the back like he did in the last fight. But IG, they might be ready for this time around. The ward finally taken out, and now there it is, but there's the Blink Burrow Strike coming through onto this Tidehunter. He's got Ravage in 2 seconds. He's got to be a little bit careful. There's the Fear from the Terrorize. Blinking in and forward is going to be Aggressive. The rest of the team's going in, as well as Afu with the Blink. There's the Boulder Smash that hits on 2 with the Cursed Crown. There it is, and nicely placed Ice Shards. That's going to keep him off the trail of this IG team. Nicely done by that Tusk. If those Ice Shards aren't there, if they aren't perfect, IG are in trouble. That's the Blink gun forward from the Tidehunter with the Ravage. It would have put them into a little bit of trouble. And now, Inflame going a little bit too deep. Walrus Punch comes through. The rest of the team coming forward. Boulder Smash from Afu onto Aggressive. Straight on him. Now the call down hits with Glimmer Cape. Inflame. He's looking for his moment, looking to go in. Aggressive in a little bit of trouble. They've got the Ravage to work with. Meanwhile, on the back lines, Afu's down. Omni Slash bouncing around onto the Gyrocopter. He's going to get a little bit low. There it is. There's the Ravage, letting it rip. Aggressive getting it low and falling. Now they look for this Tusk, but on the back lines, look at what Baboka's doing with the Burrow Strike, as well as the Epicenter coming on through. They'll take out Inflame. They'll take out Yao, and now it's going to be a 3-4-2. So far, at least, Baboka, he's going to be going on forward, trying to get the kill onto Super with the Cursed Crown coming through. They'll be able to get this kill as the Bedlam comes in, and they will destroy Super. That is 4 down on the side of LFY, and only 2 die on IG side. And with that, they'll head right on into Roche. Wow. That's the power of Dark Willow, by the way. Position 4 is doing the most damage with a Gyrocopter on the team. A Gyrocopter with Butterfly, SNY, BKB, level 24, and who's getting the most damage out on Super? Dark Willow. That's how much that hero does in this game, and And buying back will be the Death Prophet. Doesn't have that exorcism to work with, but now you take a look as the Terrorize is going to come on through on the Juggernaut. He's in so much trouble, taken out so easily. Monet falls, no buyback, 80 seconds on the sideline. A very ambitious play that leads to his demise.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Was that Bedlam again?
Bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah. Bedlam in Shadow Realm. Doing so much. The Terrorize is just
Dire's bottom
so much
tower
crowd
is under
control there.
attack.
So, 21,000 net worth lead, but still decently close. In terms of, like, one fight could bring LFY 10,000 net worth back into it. It could become an 11,000 net worth lead with a good fight from LFY. Fortunately, we really haven't been seeing much of that, and there have been points where they just don't hit the mark. They don't hit the target on the bullseye that they need. IG, again, they take full advantage. They're not letting that slide. They're not letting those little mistakes slide from LFY. Those little mistakes, they're taking full advantage.
Radiant are scanning.
There it is. The Aegis is gone. And picked up by XSS. LFY still thinking about it, but Boca nearby. They've got the Blink Dagger ready to go in with the Ravage, but this Bramble Maze really stops their pathing to go in. Let's see what they're able to do here. Got this gem on Dark Willow. Going for that Hex coming through. Tiny. Daedalus coming in next. Looks like LFY, they might be setting up to smoke.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack. Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
Let's see. They're going to lose this shrine over top. Aggressive takes it. Meanwhile, bottom, Inflame in a lot of trouble. There's the Snowball. There's the Rocket Barrage. Does he have buyback? He does not. Meanwhile, Maboka killed off by Yao over top. They'll get this kill on Inflame. That's a problem. No longer having that Ravage. Godlike spree for XSS. 30 to 12, 24,000 net worth lead for IG. No Ravage for 60 seconds due to the fact that they just don't have the time. But the racks still stand. They still have Glyph. They can try and buy their time. Losing one set of racks at the moment won't be the worst thing in the world. So let's see what they can do. All they need to do is hold this racks, and LFY have a chance to bring it on back with a nicely placed Ravage and a nicely placed fight. But the Boulder Smash comes out on two. They've got the Blade Fury. That's going to come through on XSS. They might be able to pop this Aegis. They will. That's taken out immediately. The cask on the back line stopping them from coming back in. But there's the Blink with the Burrow Strike coming out on a Monet. They'll get the Glimmer Cave coming on through. Boulder Smash again. SRF very deep with the Lotus Orb. Now that's going to be picked up. The BKB is going to be popped. Exorcism comes on through from Super with the Rolling Boulder all the way through from Afu. But right into the hands of Aggressive. He's going to be taken out. Now, they've held. They've held long enough for Tidehunter to be back up in 8 seconds. Yes, they've lost the Earth Spirit, but they popped the Aegis, and it's not going to be as safe for IG to go in.
Double damage.
It's a 1 for Aegis. And that's enough to hold until Ravage is back up. Unfortunately, Exorcism was used, so that puts them on the back foot a little bit, not having that ultimate. They still have Omni Slash to throw. There's the buyback from Earth Spirit. BKB up in 25 seconds for this Death Prophet. Now they're going to get the Terrorize. That's going to come on through with the toss coming out. Monet in a little bit of trouble. He's going to get very low. Maybe in a little... maybe going to find himself going down. He's alive for the time being. They lose themselves the melee center X. Monet, Ice Shard's blocking him in. Meanwhile, Yao's going to be taken out by Baboka, who's deep into this space. He's looking for Afu, the Boulder Smash, as well as the Geomagnetic Grip. That's going to lock him in. Baboka trying to run away, but he's got this Hex. He's going to be able to Hex up Monet. Continue to move on forward. The Shadow Realm keeping him alive. He's trying to get down out of this space. He's running away with the Ravage. No! Inflame misses it again. The Boulder Smash misses. The Geomagnetic Grip is there. And finally, the Rolling Boulder takes out Baboka, but that Ravage, that was what they needed to take this fight going into IG, and now they no longer have it. 32-13 in IG. They're going to be looking for more. They've got the Burrow Strike as well as the Epicenter. That's going to come through on Super as well as Inflame. They pop that BKB on the Death Prophet with the Omni Slash coming on through, but that's the Lotus Orb used by Aggressive. That's going to keep him alive. And now they finally kill off Super. Super has no buyback, down for 97 seconds. They look over at Monet. They chase him down. There's the Avalanche Toss coming out as well as the Burrow Strike. Monet, very low, taken out. He's gone. 85 seconds, no buyback. They'll take out another one in this Earth Spirit. Look over at Inflame. GG's call by LFY. And IG will take game 1 in this 2-game set. So IG take this game perfect from beginning to end. Take a look at the scoreboard. 9-0 and 15 for XSS, 10-1 for Aggressive. Baboka even 8-6-7. Look at that hero damage above SRF, close to Q, doing so much with that. Bedlam, XSS, 40,000 hero damage, and had that Satanic, and was ready to go with the Divine Rapier in just a moment. So IG take game 1 in this best of 2, this set of 2 between these two teams, and they looked good. LFY, a bunch of mistakes that they need to really regroup and try and fix, and if they really hope in taking a game here. But that guarantees at least a point for IG in this series, and that puts them tied with LFY at the moment for first place in the group. So I'll be back in just a moment. I'm your caster, BCop, at BCop92 on Twitter. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back in just a moment. And then we've got another series after this that'll start around 8:30 a.m. my time. And we'll be back with that after game 2, which is coming up next. LFY, IG, stay right there. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are absolutely amazing for spending your time with me. And I love you guys. So we'll be back in a moment. Thanks.